Hello and welcome to Bill and Bear Cryptocurrency Analysis News and Education. My name is James Gore, and in this video I am going over probably one of the most bullish Bitcoin price predictions and charting I've seen in a while, catching up on crypto Twitter. I have to share this because it's absolutely fantastic and gives a very bullish outcome and indication of where things are going, where things are likely to be. And all credit to the chap Parabolic Trav on Twitter. I've actually covered one of his charts on the channel previously and spoken about it privately on Patreon as well. But I found the chart, not his actual Twitter, and I found his Twitter later. So again, shout outs to @Parabolic Trav. I'm just going to go through this thread, and it's probably the most fantastic charting. Not fantastic charting, but outlook on BTC. So just very quickly, he says, wonder why I keep redrawing the lines? Here's why. A trend is always comprised of three waves, an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave. This isn't Elliott wave theory, just the nature of a trend itself. So he shows a chart here and how a linear trend is demonstrated. Now, number two, the reason why B wave occurs is because all of the buying that occurred on the A wave, all the buyers are potential future sellers. And the longer a wave lasts, the more potential for selling can occur. I call this sell capacity. As a trend rallies, sell capacity grows. Number three, in Bitcoin's case, the ABC model is curved in a log scale, so it looks a bit weird. If you're accustomed to a diagonal trends for your primary references, but the logic is exactly the same. So this is why we use logarithmic charts on TradingView. Next up, number four, the B wave can have a plane of varying degree, but the fundamental quality is that it's usually consistent and orderly. It's of a specific angle and it sticks to it. Here's Bitcoins. As you can see, it's completely orderly and consistent. So here we can see just a continual downtrend like so, which is going to be apparently followed by a parabolic move in this C wave, which we'll get to in a sec. So next up, number five. This is exactly what happened in 2013. ABC trend with orderly B wave. No monthly correction of any magnitude in the A wave until the B hit. C wave is the explosive wave, puts in the actual top. So we take a look here, and this is 2013. We can see we have the A wave, it's a parabolic move, and that would be comparable to Bitcoin reaching 20k in current situation. Then we have this corrective phase and shorter term B wave, and then we have the C wave where the price goes absolutely ballistic. Truly parabolic. So next up. So when the B wave hits, it resets the sell capacity to a non-impactful amount, meaning that the buyers of the previous wave have expended all of their potential sell capacity. It bottoms not because bulls show up, but because previous bulls have all sold. And I've mentioned this previously on the channel, talking about when the bottom is in. I think I've had it as an offhand comment, but ultimately what comes down to it is the bottom's in when everyone that is willing to sell Bitcoin has sold Bitcoin. That's when the true bottom is in. Number seven, in 2018, the BTC B wave could have bottomed at any of these months. Anywhere from 12k down to 6k had all been the pivot into the C wave. We've got a pretty big monthly engulfing with a strong 3-monthly candle building. So I'd venture that this is the start of the C wave. So what this chap is saying is, I've covered this in today's video actually, funny enough, on the channel, talking about the weekly chart and how things are shaping up. I haven't taken a look at the monthly chart, however, but he's essentially saying that we have the first engulfing candle, bullish engulfing candle on the monthly chart closing relatively soon. So this is the start of the C wave. So he's suggesting that we're about to see some really big things in BTC. Here's both the major cycle trends for comparison. So here we have the 2013 trend. We have BTC climbing as well. We haven't have the first A wave, we have the B wave, and then we have the C wave. Then we have a corrective phase again, and then we have the A wave, the B wave, and we're yet to see a C wave. So it's on its way apparently. Next up, so number 9, 2010 to 2011, wave was also exactly the same structure, albeit of such an extreme velocity it barely corrected. So you can see here as well, just visually, 2010 to 2011, we see the A, B, C wave. And the one thing I'd say is that the cheaper the price of the pardon me guys, sorry, apologies. What we can see here is the the more volatile the coin was earlier on, so seeing no B wave or very minimal B wave is to be expected. Number 10, next up he says, I've always been in this for the C wave. I have zero interest in worrying about trying to add value to the B wave. I know on the macro level, this B wave will simply turn a bunch of 2016 to 2017 hodlers into traders and cause them to squander the upcoming trend. Number 11, this final point, whether it keeps running here or drops back to fill the CME gaps around 5.8 to 6K doesn't matter to me. I've always considered this, and this is my opinion, the C wave is inevitable. So what he's saying is that yes, Bitcoin can go up, yes, Bitcoin can go back down to 5.8 to 6K range from where we are currently, and I think this was on the 25th of July, so I missed this one. But he's ultimately saying it doesn't matter, because the C wave is coming, it's inevitable, and it's going to be even more ridiculously parabolic than we've previously seen. So he says, finishes also, so GFY, go fuck yourself essentially, and get out of the way of my parabolic trend. So again, guys, I suggest you follow this guy on Twitter. I probably should do a crypto Twitter roundup of must follow accounts actually, because there are some really good technical TA accounts on there for trading and investing. But from an investor's perspective, you're looking to hold BTC and you have an expectation of time frame. Just bear in mind that big things are on the way. I've mentioned again parabolic line with a shift walk as well, and the shift walk was really useful in terms of the parabolic chart. In fact, let's quickly see parabolic BTC charts fork. Let's see if that comes up on Google, because then I can show you again in the images. Let's see, because it's probably the most reasonable TA I've seen on BTC for price expectations and why we're going to reach 100K, and it's actually rather conservative, and it's going to happen a few times as well. So let's quickly see if I can find a better Google search term. BTC, let's type in Bitcoin. And can't really see it. It's not coming up. Okay, no problem. I'll if I find it, I'll post it to Twitter after this video. But my main point is, guys, it doesn't matter where we're at the moment. Just make sure you have Bitcoin, because as previous video recorded, make sure you have BTC ready and in your portfolio. If in doubt, hodling is the best way to hold to kind of manage BTC. Yes, you could potentially make a lot more if you're trading and investing and trying to acquire as much BTC as possible, which is one of the strategies to talk about on the channel quite consistently. But the main thing is that patience and the wait for the C wave. So that's it for today's video, guys. Massively appreciate you watching my videos and supporting the channel. If you do want to support the channel, the best way to do so is via Patreon as well. We have some exclusive content over there, which I'll be dropping again very soon. So thank you so much. Hope you have an amazing day. I shall see you very, very soon in the next video. Wishing you guys all the best.